I don't really know how to even think about this right now, but we've always lived a very interesting life, okay? But we just got delivered Christmas beer, and I hope that this is like gonna be a Christmas celebration, that shit is gonna work out. Or this is gonna be a let's get drunk type of situation. But at least now we have options, right? Yeah. Well, you guys know how my life goes. If it's not one thing, it's like 10,000 others. So they have not been able to contain any of the wildfires that are raging through northern South Carolina and southern North Carolina. So I'm gonna show you what the outside looks like right now. So currently you can see the haze. Now we can smell the fire. It's genuinely super duper close. We don't know what we're gonna do or how we're gonna get out of this if it does hop the highway. I don't want this to sound too dramatic, but this situation gives Titanic vibes because, homie, I'm going down with the ship, okay? I'm gonna sit here and eat my chicken salad and watch the haze go by. Like, it's so strong, I can smell the wildfire now. That's how close it is. And I don't have a plan. I'm all out of plans. Zero. I just inhaled chicken. That's how all out of plans I am, okay? We're just here to inhale the chicken salad. That's all. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. I'm hoping that this fire dies down. According to the mechanic's timeline, the engine should be back together after the weekend, and by midweek next week, we're gonna start them up. The fire is raging though. The sirens have not stopped. I don't think they're going to either. We have to fix our tire. This seems to be the way to do it. You just have to hold it. Okay, I'm not even gonna take all the laundry. Jane, you're not coming with because I barely know how I'm going to figure this out, okay? I'm not gonna try to add another complicated freaking variable to this shit, okay? Like, we're gonna call this testing phase to see if it falls off. We're just gonna go in the parking lot. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. Hopefully I don't fall off. If we don't do that. Okay. We got it. It's kind of falling off, but it's the best that we can do right now, honestly. Woo! Okay, don't fall. We started laundry. 37 minutes. That's pretty interesting. Okay, well, fuck all of that because now the tire just completely blew. So now we have to get this back to the shop and our laundry. So we're gonna walk this back while our clothes are in the washer. Cheers. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You can taste all 12 ingredients. But if it brings back my happy, I'm okay with that. This is the tester. Before I say this is worth it, bring back my happy. Okay, I'm pretty positive that he picked up my head yesterday. I know he has to finish out his race car. That's what you're hearing right now, because he has an event coming up in 2 weeks that he's going to be, I think, rallying that. He looks excited. I'm excited for him. But that means if that car is moving, I think that means that my van's moving. So we're starting with coffee. Oh, first things first. Today's day 3 with Magic Mind. I will say, I wasn't going to fully talk about this product until I have done 3 days of it. So this is day 3. I'm keeping the empty bottles because honestly, my ability to keep track of time right now, gone. So it is helping. It's bringing my happy back. It really is. Like, I don't know. I'm coming back to life. It has, let me tell you guys about this, okay? So it has lion's mane, ashwagandha, L-theanine, turmeric, rhodolanda, cordyceps, matcha, B12, B3, B2, C, and D. And then there's also 2 other words that I literally cannot pronounce, so I'm not even going to try that. But it's not bad. It says, subtly sweet, sharper mind, lower stress, calm energy with 12 magical ingredients. Whatever works for me, honestly. But like I said before, you taste all 12 ingredients, okay? But I've tried other crap, and man, is it not great. So maybe if you mix this with some coconut milk and some matcha, I don't know if you're supposed to though. We should try that. The next one we're mixing with matcha. I'm so embarrassed right now, because I know that today's like the day that things are gonna start changing, and every morning to try and get my spirits up, I've been putting on like upbeat music. That way I dance around my van. What I did not take into account is that when he drove away, he left friends behind. And when I move around in my van, when there's no engine, I can get this van to move. Like, it rocks back and forth, okay? That guy just walked over to the van and was like, what the heck? And then looked in and just watched me shake my ass. Guess what? It's right there. I'll scratch it for you. Is that good? Guess what? The head's coming back today, and it's fixed. They fixed it. Say that instead of the original $500 for the machine shop, it's gonna be $600 because they did a lot of work to the head. Like, obviously I showed you guys how they bored out and put helo coils in all of the screw points on the top of the head. They drilled all of those out, welded them shut, and re-tapped the entire head. So that's crazy. So it is $100 more than I expected, and that's fine. Like, I will figure this out. I think that's my head. Is it? Is it? Yeah! That's my head. That's in that box. That's my head. This part is crucial. I cannot bother him at all for any given reason while he's putting my engine back together, because I want it to be put back together with no hiccups, no nothing. The last couple of days, because it's been raining and because there's just been a ton of people showing up, I've noticed that he goes into the shop and he shuts the doors to where he can just get peace and quiet, and he just works on whatever he works on and it gets done. So he's probably going to shut the door to the shop again, and that means I won't be able to film any of the engine getting put back together unless he comes out and says, hey, I want you to look at this. Okay, then I'll go in. But until then, I'm just letting it. Okay, I'm going to have to wait to actually do this call with my therapist because the weather is so bad. The call keeps dropping. So, we're going to take pictures of necklaces to post, and the batteries inside, I'm charging a battery that way. Maybe if I run the Starlink, it won't cut out, but I mean, I don't know how to fix this right now. So I'm just going to, I'm going to move on to a distraction. That's all I got. You know what I mean? Like, dude. Okay, so now, this rain is good. It's been raining on and off for like 3 days, but now it's like downpouring. The thunder, though, is super crazy loud. Oh my gosh. That wasn't as loud as the last one. The last one was like a crack. It literally sounded like a tree breaking. And honestly, as crazy as this may seem, Jane has never really cared about thunderstorms. She sleeps right through them. She was just snoring a minute ago until that like tree branch cracking sound. Yeah, it started to look like really eerie today. And I just knew, I was like, it is about to storm. Okay, there's like a lot of water. I think we're gonna grab our step stool because that's already like 2 inches of water. This place just gets flooded. Okay. Jane's not gonna be able to go outside tomorrow, and she's gonna be so mad. Like, she's just sleeping there all cute and cuddly, not realizing that, like, we are now a boat. Not literally, but you step out the van and it's a puddle. No, it's a lake. I've been drinking one of these every morning before I have coffee. I think I'm gonna wait to do this one, and because it does have, I just realized it does have caffeine in it. Where did I read the caffeine content? Where did I just read it? I was like filming and reading all at the same time. But it has like 55, where did I see that? Like, yeah, there we go. 55 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so why did I read, where did I see it originally? It was much bolder writing when I first read it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna, before I go live today, That's what I'm gonna drink.
I do not want to bother him at all, so I'm just gonna be creepy and film through the van. But it's going back together. And I've seen him pull this apart really fast. So I'm for real positive that he might be right. I could be driving off by Friday afternoon. I believe in that. I really do. Ooh. Hey. Are you mad? Jane. Hey. Okay, we can have that type of day. Jane. You have such a sour face. She's like, everything's wet. He just told me that's my timing cover right there. That's so funny. Zeke just told me that he's like, I'm gonna miss Jane when she leaves. Honestly, like, she's like the perfect morning pug. She just comes in and rubs against my leg and says good morning. And I'm like, yeah, she's honestly the ultimate shop dog. She really is. She's totally chill with just, what's up guys, what you working on today? How's it going? That's really how she is. That's why I say everybody remembers my van and my dog. Me? Nah. It's so sad. He's currently doing a acid pressure wash. Also, he is going to be pressure washing the van. So all of the oil and everything that no other shop, even when they put the new engine in the van, all of the old grease from previous whatever has always been in the engine bay. And that's been the hardest part. I've tried to pressure wash my engine bay, but obviously degreaser and brake cleaner only get you so far. And so there is massive amounts of like oil, grease, grime, whatever you want to call it, all over the engine bay. And so when he has to clean that, that's going to get interesting because it's going to get messy. But it'll be the first time that I see my engine bay actually clean and a clean engine going in. I mean, a clean jigsawed engine going in, but balancing act right here. Yeah. It's on. Oh wow.
You can see the repair where they put those plugs in.
Yeah.
So it's got a stainless steel insert below the plug, and then the plug is what's going to retain it. And then if it happens again, we can service it with removing this plug.
Nice.
And since that hole was already drilled at the top, remember how it was oversized for the bigger bolt?
Yeah.
They had to use that basically to fix it. So what they did was they just used that thread pitch for that larger bolt where someone had drilled it. Mm-hmm. And they used that for their guide to make the bigger hole, because there was already enough material removed to put these larger Allen or these hex keys in to retain the inserts down in there.
Nice.
So it should never have a problem again because those inserts are stainless steel.
Right. So they won't lose threading.
Yeah. So they're not.
Did we have to order new ones of these because they were bored out?
I've got a spare one. I'm just gonna give you.
Oh, thank you.
I've got several parts in it. So.
Right. Yeah. The amazing lot of sprinters.
I'm just working on cleaning up the water pump now because some of these bolts that go through that are...
I actually had a question about the water pump.
Yeah.
Is there a way to test it? Because you remember how my reservoir light kept on coming on?
Yeah, we got the upper hose, remember?
Yeah.
But what you can see here is there's actually a weep hole on the water pump. And if it's leaking, usually it'll leak coolant out of that. And the bearings feel good, so...
Okay, so it's not... I just wanted to ask about that because I know, like, that's a hard thing to get off. And, like, once it's off, we might as well
Yeah.
figure that out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean it up and put it back on.
Okay.
Because it looks okay. I've got a new gasket for it, so.
Okay.
It's right there. That L-ring box there.
That thing?
Yeah. So
Okay.
put a new gasket on it and just reuse it because it looks like it was replaced when it was rebuilt.
Okay. Yeah,
Use
yeah.
that term real loosely.
Right. Oh, yeah. And then when we do the oil change, I'm going to take the oil change sticker off of the window in the van. I've been doing my oil change every 3,000 miles. When I was talking to Dan, he does his oil change every 5,000. What is your recommendation? Because
You can't change it too much. You can't change it too much. So it's like one of those things where whatever your budget allows, you know, I tell people 5,000. So if you can do it.
Okay, so like if I drove like across 4 or 5 states, probably 3,000. But if I'm just like chilling, driving around the same state, 5,000.
The highway driving is better for the engine than the short trip driving.
So reverse that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like if you're doing a bunch of city driving where you're stopping and only running it for 5 minutes,
Right.
that doesn't allow the oil temperature to burn off all the
Impurities.
Yeah,
Right.
So like if you're driving down the highway, that's actually better for the engine.
Okay.
So it's like one of those things where
Okay, so
City
stationary, 3,000. On the road, 5,000.
that's what I would recommend, yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll remember that.
Once a year regardless.
Shine! Oh, I gotta turn the brightness up. You went dark. Okay, so it obviously stormed. I left the solar panel outside. It flooded. This is what I'm gonna say, okay? I'm not fully there right now, like all the way. Like I am really struggling with my depression, and you can still do van life depressed. It's possible. Is it gonna work out and look aesthetically pleasing? Probably not. My battery is charged. Not my battery, not my personal battery, but like the battery that's gonna run the Starlink for the live tonight, so. Yeah. Okay, there's like no food in my fridge, and now because I'm finally watching my engine go back together, I finally have this urge to eat. Like I'm finally hungry, so we're gonna walk to the grocery store so I can get some lunch meat and some cheese. I did my makeup. I look like a person now for the live today. Jane, are you gonna walk with me or are you taking a nap? Hey, you want to walk to the store with me? I know you didn't enjoy it last time. It's a far walk. No? I'm gonna see, because I'm going early enough, if they got some beef liver for you, okay? I'm gonna try to find some. I don't know why it's just not on the shelf. They got chicken liver, but they don't have no beef liver. I'm sorry. I'll be back. There's a guy singing outside, playing a guitar, and I know that, like, I'm struggling right now, and I'm really broke, and that's fine, but I still have these $2 bills, and I know that people prize these things. They, like, think of them as owns, so I'm gonna give this guy a $2 bill, because he gave me a compliment when I walked in the store, and he said he liked my shirt. So, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving me the compliment.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay. We came back with a bag of lettuce, 1 onion, and a can of beans. We did not do good. We'll get there. I'll come up with something. We have chicken. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. But Amazon just showed up and we have bike tires, so we can just focus on that. Yeah, don't worry. This is what I got for, I'm gonna eat it. I've only eaten one of them, but give me like 3 hours, I'll eat it. But we're gonna distract ourselves and fix our bike tire. Slapperoo. Okay.
What I'm gonna do is put this through the hole. Yep, grab it. So that's down now, right? So now we're gonna put the head on and do the same thing. It's a little more awkward because it's so fucking. I'm gonna come right here actually. Try to block the camera. Is it still tight?
Yep. Just keeping it straight to grab it.
I'm gonna get a better angle on it this time where I can get out of your way.
Oh, the rubber part? Oh, you already got 3 injectors in.
Yeah, there's no Brody.
Yeah. We're getting there. The original problem is torqued. That's what started this whole mess. That bolt right there. Good morning. Yesterday was a lot. I went live with you guys. I also put together my engine with Zeke, and then I stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep because of excitement. Let's get some coffee. Are you gonna wake up? You're just excited because you get berries in your breakfast this morning. It's a berry breakfast morning. And as you can see, I'm on day 4. I want to give a big thank you to Mr. Simon. You sent us a Venmo last night to get us food or whatever. That is actually going to pay for Jane's bath because she has not gotten a bath this entire time. It has rained, she has fell in puddles, and she smells bad. So, thank you, because as soon as the van runs, we are going straight to a dog wash And we're gonna get Jane smelling like Dawn dish soap. Cause she smells.
Yeah, that feel good in the morning. Little scratches, my stinky girl. I got you. Yeah, Mama's got you. You're still a stinky girl.
Jane, come on. Jane. Jane. Hey. There you go. Do you want to go outside? Come on. Come on. Let's go outside. There you go. There you go. Wake up. All right. Turns out neither one of us got sleep last night. We were just worried about the engine. He cranked it over manually again today. So the engine just had to vibe by itself, all put together, you know, make sure it was all copacetic, you know. And then he's probably gonna take a day of the van being inside of the van before I can just shoot somewhere different, you know. I have a plan though. But I know that Jigsaw is also not like a giddy up and go type of vehicle after he's had work done to him. I've gone through this a couple of times, can you tell? Jane's lazy this morning. She doesn't know what she's doing. There's a spider crawling across my phone. Oh no. Well, you know what? I guess that's it. Thank God it's voice controlled. Camera. I'm gonna say, when your brain is kind of shutting down a little bit, but it's still giving, like it's still adequately doing some shit for you. So I'm trying to make a salad because obviously you saw what I grabbed from the store. Wasn't much, but I want shredded carrots. I have baby carrots. Is that bee back? Okay. And I just, you know, put a screw in it. And now I can shred them up. And it's freaking working. Oh my gosh. See? We're fine. And the best part is, it's like once you get to this part where it's like, oh, okay, you can't really like get it anymore. You just have a little tiny carrot kebab. Not bad. Okay, I have a feeling because honestly a lot has happened today and he has not gotten a chance to work on the motor to like finish it out, and plus like it's gonna take us probably a day to get it back into the van. So it is Friday. I am going to start preparing like I'm going to be here throughout the weekend and that my drive away date is possibly going to be Monday. So therefore, I need to do dishes. I need to get to Planet Fitness. I need to shower. I need to fill up water. We're gonna do all these things. And then I think that is where I'm going to close out today's video and tell you guys thank you. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of these updates. And on the next vlog, we're gonna be watching the motor get put in and Jigsaw roar to life. But I think today is a shutdown day. I'm really feeling like that. I woke up feeling like that. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.